Hello, hello, and welcome back to Super Pet World. It is time to continue the amazing Super Slvrplane2 world. Started this Friday, got 1 hour in, made it to World 2, I believe. We're going to get another hour in here today, and maybe make it through World 2. We're going to find out together. I'm excited to get to it. Oh, okay, I did beat one level of World 2. Oh, and there's another one down here. All right, it begins, or continues. Venomous Valley, 2-2. Got a Z. Whoa. Oh, okay. Shell surf up and over. Entiendo. Not enough. What's up, Andy? Great to see you. Nope. I'm close, but I gotta go. Hey, what's going on, Andrew? There we go. Oh. I think I'd messed something up. What's up, Fernando? I'm doing all right, Andrew. Just got some grocery shopping done. Got my salad stuff ready. No. Maybe straight up? Yeah, this is the amazing Slvrplanes. I don't know how familiar you are. I'm just getting acquainted myself. So it's not that. You're driving home from grocery shopping. There you go. Don't forget the milk. Don't forget the milk. Don't forget the ice cream. And don't forget the salad supplies. That's a strange combination of things. Hey, what's going on? Hi. That's nice of you to say. Well, listen, if you think I'm good, you should check out Lil Curbs. You want to talk about someone who's good at this game, check out Lil Curbs on YouTube, and you will see. Your brain will barely keep up. At least mine barely keeps up. I see now. Okay, I eventually understood. I've got to put the helmet on. Okay, that's cool. Saludos, Baldi! What's up, Dingle? Hey, Jorit! Beat Mario 3. Hey, that's awesome. Like that. Oh, why did I spin jump? That was a silly move. Hey, what's going on, Eddie? Yeah, you'll have to message me about that, Andrew. Send a message to the Super Pet, or actually, I'll message you. Most of World 2. That's awesome, hi. Keep it up. And thank you to the 3 people that have liked the stream. Oh, it's so funny that the first time I did it, it felt so easy, and now I failed twice. That's how it goes sometimes, people. That's how it goes sometimes. There we go. Oh. Okay. And then into a double. All right, this is pretty cool. You're playing on the Wii. Okay, gotcha. What controller are you using? That can make a big difference. Oops. I'm throwing it too late. I gotta throw it earlier. I'm releasing too late. That's where I'm going wrong here. That's more like it. That's close. That's also too late. What's going on, Eddie? Streams on YouTube have been great. It's been nice to be over here. Expanding the horizons. That was close. I let go too early. I got so used to doing it too late, did it too early. Overcompensated the other way. Oh, still too early. This is going to be a 1 hour stream, Pat. It sure is. We're going to do 1 hour, 6 to 7 today. Do I stream on Twitch? Never. That's one place I never stream. I've done, I think, 2 streams ever there, like a year and a half ago, and it just was not for me. Oh, too early for the first time. What's up, Michael? Yeah, I think, oops. Interesting point on the timeline with all the different streaming platforms available. Twitch is definitely the major leagues. Definitely number 1. And the oldest. Oops, keep doing that too early now. And each platform has its own pros and cons. And it's also constantly changing. Finally, 2. Has Facebook been my most successful stream? By 10 times, Andrew. Facebook, I have more success on Facebook by at least 3 times any other platform. There we go. But I'm just making those numbers up to be clear. Hey, and look at this. Just in time for the clear. Getting every coin. Beautiful. All right. I'm loving World 2. What's up, Michael? Recently, the 6 p.m. stream has been an hour. No, that's totally fair, Michael. I've talked about it on YouTube a couple times because this is where it's taken the hit the most, is here on YouTube. And it's basically for the rest of this month, what I'm trying to do, I'm going through a divorce. My wife, or ex-wife, is now just recently moved out like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Time has been a blur ever since then. So, the big goal has been to get settled into the house in a whole new way. And so one of my big projects is getting a music studio, a home studio, set up in my basement. And so that requires a whole lot of organization and restructuring and figuring all this stuff out. So I was tempted to be like, you know what? No more YouTube streams for the month of August. And I said, no, that would be too far. Don't just cancel the streams. That's too far. Maybe shorten the streams temporarily. Buy yourself a little more time to get the stuff done. And then, once the stuff is done, we can go on back. So, that's the goal. It was the choice between no more YouTube streams or 1 hour. So I said, let's go with the 1 hour. And that's where we're at. So, fair question, Michael, and there is the answer. Thanks for the GG. Andrew Fernando. Oh, that's nice to say, Eddie. It ain't true, but you know who's a really big star over there, Eddie, especially in the Mario Maker world? LTO Charlie. No Toxic. Rishada 21. There's some big stars. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's all good, Eddie. Yes, definitely stressful, but it's been a mix of positive and negative. It's given my brain a good opportunity to sort of become more aware. Get a little more, you know that whole thing back in the 60s, the hippies, where they try to find themselves? My brain is in a real sponge-like state right now because there's so much change and transition happening around me. Like, even my literal environment is constantly changing. The way my living room looked and felt is different now than it was a couple weeks ago, in which it stayed for years. So I'm in this very different environment, doing streaming as my living, playing video games for a living, which I never would have believed was even a possibility, but here I am. But a part of that, the give and take, is that I spend 90% of my time doing streaming stuff, editing video, posting video, and streaming. So I'm in this weird spot where most of my time is going towards streaming, but I need to invest some time into my environment and into my personal life. So there we go. That's the whole story. It's not because I don't care about YouTube or because that's the reason. That's the whole story. What's going on, Shannon? Bonjour, Sal. Okay, fair enough. Maybe you'll come back to it. What's up, Ty? That's it, Eddie. Okay, there you go, Andrew. You find the positives. Finding the positives. Your music teacher. That's right, Eddie. I was a teacher for over 10 years. And I plan to go back eventually. Can you imagine my students when they find out, oh, yeah, your music teacher? Yeah, he used to be a professional streamer. They're going to freak out. Okay, here we go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Bridge over troubled waters. I can't land. Okay, there you go, Michael. Totally. And again, I'm glad you asked me here. It can be a lot a lot more intimidating trying to answer those kind of questions when there's 200 people in the chat. Like, as a streamer, it feels like right now we've got 20 people in here. The vibe for me is so much different right now than if you come to a 9 o'clock stream on Facebook. The vibe for me is more tense. There's a lot more pressure. The stakes are higher. So this is part of why I really appreciate these smaller streams because of that. My experience with them is way more pleasant, way more laid back. Can you imagine that, Cell? Oops. I'm getting too far to the right. That's why I'm failing this trick. And thank you to the 7 people that have liked the stream. This is really cool. That part just happens automatically. I'm really impressed with that. You don't even have to try to grab the dry bones shell. It just happens. Which is a credit to the level creator placing it and timing it just right. Oh, not down, but I'm going up and over. Okay, this is awesome. There's a hidden area. Okay, cool, Cell. That doesn't surprise me. I'd imagine this level creator is a Mario aficionado as far as... There we go. Okay, got it. Ooh, I think I... Oh, you use the water. Okay, appreciate you, Michael. Ooh. Oh, not enough momentum. That happened, Cell. What's up, Anastasia? Nice to see you. Oh, my goodness. What's up? Unnamed. In a situation, I had to choose between relationship, streaming, career. Oh, no. I think that's an excellent question because I assumed when all this started to go down and I realized divorce was happening, I had to kind of get past the fear that everyone in my life was going to assume it was because I was streaming. Like, if I was on the outside looking at my whole thing, I would definitely assume that streaming was directly related to the divorce. And ironically, it had truly nothing to do with it. All of our issues were far removed from me streaming. There we go. And then you do that, Pat. So yeah, so honestly, no connection. In fact, the timing has been perfect because I've just been able to pour myself into it. Because we were in a weird spot where we lived together. We were basically living together as a separated married couple. Very happily. But by necessity. Not because it was the ideal for either of us, but because it was a necessity. And it ended up working out. But just makes you that much more thankful to streaming. The timing was right. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't land. Aha. Okay, I think I should try to stop that. Appreciate ya. If I didn't stream Mario Maker 2, I don't think I would stream anything else. I'm not... I mean, I've played through Paper Mario, and I used to play Mario 35, but I guess, realistically, if it wasn't this Mario game, it would be a different Mario game. Mario's been my favorite video game since I was a kid. Here we go, Eddie. Everyone's favorite season. Mine's definitely summer. My favorite season has been summer since I was like 12. Now, can I stop the shell? No. Okay, there's that. That answers that question. What's up, Koba? Great to see you. Hey, we hit 10 likes. Thanks, Koba. That's right, I did Fortnite once on stream, and I got a win. Before I got into Mario Maker, I was super into Fortnite. My goal was to get 100 solo wins, and I did it. I ended up with over 200 by the time I was done playing. But I started playing on an iPad. I didn't even have a controller. It's funny, because that was part of what motivated buying the Nintendo Switch in the first place. Crazy to think of that. Funny to think how it might have played out if I never bought the Switch. So you just gotta time it. There we go. Did it. Okay, now I just gotta get in this door. Whew. Okay, and we're good. Very nice. Okay. Loved it. Oh, well, Eddie, I'm sticking to Mario Maker. I'm never touching the ROM hacks because the mechanics are totally different. So what I mean, Eddie, is I couldn't even do one shell jump in a ROM hack if I tried right now. I'd have to relearn all the tricks, which I never want to do. The only time I'll be willing to relearn the tricks is Mario Maker 3. If they tweak the mechanics there, that's what but I have no interest in relearning all of these Kaizo mechanics elsewhere. It's like my nightmare would be to try to start from scratch again. So, you'll likely never see me play a ROM hack. Loved it. Great job, Koba. I mean, Slvrplane2. I saw Koba. Thanks for the GG Cell, Eddie, Koba, Eddie, and Fernando. Nicely done. I make a 3D Mario Maker? I've heard that thought. The thing is, making levels in 3D would be like 10 times more difficult to do well. So that's why they already have the issue of so many less than fun levels in the game. In 3D, I feel like it would be like twice as bad. But I could be wrong. I'd be happy to be wrong about that. Thanks, Shannon! Can you imagine a 3D troll level? Larry's Shell Ship Assault. Whoa, a moving double shell jump? This is cool. Very new and popular. A better situation. I felt embarrassed for choosing this as a living. Big time. Yes, user. To this day, I have posted, like, on my personal Facebook page about streaming 0 times. I'd say most of the people in my personal life do not know that I'm a streamer. So, very much so. There's still a big portion of society and just people in general that look at streaming as a big waste of time or something to be embarrassed about. So totally unnamed. I would hope. Hey, Cell, like I said, I'd love to be wrong about that. I'd love it if people were making great levels. I'm hoping they do, Eddie. I can't say they definitely will, but I'm definitely hoping. I love the way he wrote Team Shell there. Like 2D Mario better. 64 is okay. Okay, fair enough, DJ. Oh, that's Jorrit. Fair enough, Jorrit. That's what you have to do. Okay. You can't let it go down there. No, I see. Have to exactly, Fernando. Oh, too early. A self-promo rule? It is. I wasn't gonna? No, well, so far no one's done anything that I've considered self-promotion, but it is definitely something that I don't allow. Are there new hard boss run levels? I'm not sure what that is. Nice! That was really cool. Okay. Okay, we've got the checkpoint. This is really well designed. What do we got going on here? It's a boss fight. No, that's not what... Can I go up and over? I can. I gotta do a shell jump. I gotta do like this. Yeah. Okay, very cool. It's a shell jump boss fight. We say that this career gives economic security. Well, here's the thing. You're asking great questions, Unnamed. The thing about being a streamer, as far as finances go, I have no kids. That's a big number one. So my ability to cut costs on a need-to basis is very high. If I needed to have 2 months go by that I spent very little, I can pretty easily accomplish that because it's just me. I'm now not married, no girlfriend, no nothing. It's just me in this house and streaming. That's my whole life right now. Uh-oh. Don't! Oh, that was close. There's another one. Oh, I think you... Okay, you only need to land 3. You only need to land 3 here. I wonder if you get a bonus for taking... Oh! I still don't have... Aha! You have to do all 4. I'm wrong. You need all 4! Okay. And there we go. Yeah, the point I was just trying to get to is that if you've got to worry about taking care of other people, then it could be a really scary thing as a streamer. Because the money is not necessarily consistent. Like a real estate agent. Much like a real estate agent. Unnamed. Yeah, it was very well put together, Cell. And thank you to the 14 people that like the stream. There we go. Thanks, Jordan and Andy. So, the other piece of the puzzle, Unnamed, is that oh no, I missed a level? I didn't realize that was the castle. I'm gonna have to go back. I missed a level. I didn't realize it was a castle. Okay, it is what it is. I can't do anything about it. So here we go. Onward. I like the stream. Love it. Yeah, they're awesome, Eddie. Hey, Andre. So that as a school teacher, you don't make all that much money. So when it comes to what I'm used to getting by on, it's relatively low compared to, like, you know, an average dad that has 2 kids and a wife. That cost of living is going to be infinitely higher. What? I think it's a controlled shell jump. Gotta stay low. Oh. Oh, you gotta exit out of the chat. If you get the chat away, then the like button comes up. That might not have been the best way to describe it, but it's hidden. The like button is hidden. Almost. What platform are you on? My main platform is Facebook, then YouTube, then TikTok. But I mean, I post everywhere, to Instagram and Twitter and all that, but I only stream on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. There we go. Ah, it's this. Let's practice it. That's almost it. That's almost it. Nope. This works out that I get to practice it right here. Nope. I have to drop it soon enough that doesn't happen. Oh, but I have to be far enough to the left. This is going to be a tough jump. Must have to do it with momentum. There it is. Okay. We're ready. We are ready. There we go, Jordan. That's right, Fernando. We all do. So happy birthday. That's awesome, Eddie. Get a cat. Maybe someday. I really want to get a puppy. I love the idea of having a dog, but I got to be ready. I got to be ready for all that comes with it. I agree, Eddie. Hard guys will ever realize there's a dev exit. Yeah, that can be frustrating. I'm throwing it up too early. That's what's going wrong there. Entertainment has changed. Regular people chance to take space. Hey, very eloquently put. That's perfectly said. It's funny you say that, Unnamed, because part of my theory is that as time goes on, like fast forward 10, 15 years from now, I think there's going to be a lot of focus on regular people being social media influencers and monetizing their accounts. Oops. So what I mean is, as of now, it's still relatively rare for someone to be making very much money as a social media influencer. But what I'm proposing, and ultimately where I think it's heading, is the platforms would make the most money if they could get everybody generating money. Oh, that was close. What's this? Nothing? 3-1. Okay, just reminded me where we're at. Okay. Yeah, so I think more and more the platforms are going to want, like, you post a video of your kid for your family or something, that they're going to want to run ads on it. Not long ads, maybe even just like a banner ad, something that would they'll find the line for what people find tolerable within their own personal content. Because the thing is, if you hit that perfect threshold where enough people are doing it, it stops. I think I got it. There it is. It stops being socially inappropriate if everybody's doing it. It's a tricky thing. But I could be way off. Cat named Yoshi, I love that, Nate. Nice, Cell. Contains hierarchy. Well, listen to this. You're bringing up very interesting points, Unnamed. Because, like, on Facebook, the Mario Maker community, for the English-speaking community, is smaller by a good amount relative to the Spanish-speaking community. So, like, on Facebook, the English-speaking Mario Maker community is the minor leagues, platform-wide. It's basically on its head to the way you described it. Partly because of the way Facebook is offered in different parts of the world. Like, I know I'm pretty sure it's India, where you can pay a very small amount to have Facebook access. Like, that's a fraction of the cost of actually having real internet access. Like, you can just get Facebook. So things like that create these strange demographics that are specific to the availability of the content. It's really interesting. Yeah, exactly. It is. I think it's interesting, too. Say low maintenance. Yeah, I hear you, Nate. That's an excellent point. Thanks, Cell. Andre, Kiro, what's up? Gabriel. There we go, Jacob. My second favorite game? I guess Zelda. If I had to pick one. And thank you to the 21 people that have liked the stream. Thanks, Eddie. All right. Blistering Caldera. Caldera. That was cool. Then it's... Uh-oh. Nope. This move's kind of tough for me. It was just a matter of time till we hit a tough one. I mean, a tough... What's interesting with Kaizo is depending on what you're comfortable with... Oh, see, this is a trick that I'm really bad at. I used to be this way with regular reclaims, but you saw on the last level, now my reclaims are great. So now I've got to do the same thing with this trick. It's the backwards. There you go, Cell. It could be, Nate. It could be. I'll be curious to see. Be curious to see where it all leads. Oh, my goodness, Kira. Can't wait. There we go, Nate. Make it nice and clean. Awesome. I have no doubt it's going to be awesome. Oops. The trick to doing this is dropping it earlier than I want to. That, consistently when I find myself faced with this trick, when I start getting it, it's usually because I've started dropping it earlier than I want to. Okay, that was too early. That's a good... The average species reach out popularity? Yeah, exactly. I imagine those kind of factors as the internet becomes more widely available to the entire world. Oh, that was close. I think I had the drop timing right, but my positioning wrong. I needed to be a little further to the right. That actually looked a lot better than I was expecting it to. So that's good news. That's too late. That's way too late, but better positioning. But the truth is I was focused on the positioning because that's what I failed last time. Way too early. Way too early. Okay. You're holding down A. Uh-oh, Sal. Sorry about that. That's the right timing. That's the right timing, but the wrong positioning. Okay, so that's a step in the right direction. That's the wrong positioning. Appreciate you, Gabriel! We're gonna get it. It's a trick I've done a couple times. It's not something that I've only done it once or anything. But it's just not like a ready-to-go trick like all the others so far. Let's be very strategic here. There we go. Oh my gosh. All right. Wow. All right. Well, now I know once I make it, I got a big challenge waiting for me once I make the trick. You got to do a little momentum compensation here. That's not bad. There's progress, Jordan. Not good enough to beat it. Okay, that's fair, Sel. Well, I think it can be tempting to make a level that is beyond our own ability. Yeah! No way! There's the checkpoint! Oh my goodness, okay. Hey, what's up, Shannon? Wanted to do no skip. Endless run. Well. I can remember there was a really bad Support a Sunday stream. It might have been one of the Smash Brothers. No, I need to do it further left. Got the checkpoint. There we go, Eddie. I know that it was like somewhat of an unplanned thing. I kind of did it on a whim. I wasn't supposed to stream. It was so here's the deal. At that point, I was only streaming at 6 o'clock. And so I finished the Support a Sunday stream at 8, and it was, I forget exactly what the details were, but for one reason or another, it was a disaster to stream. And so I said, I gotta play something after. And I had it in mind. I had just been watching a lot of Grand Pooh Bear and Panga and the Beast. I had been watching all three of them do Endless Expert No Skip going for 1,000. I said, hey, you know what? Maybe that would be something fun to try. I really just want to play some Mario. Any excuse to stream again so that it's not... Oh, it's one of those. Just to get back on stream and have it be Mario. Something good. And, yeah, that was it. And then I did it since the very first time I've done it, it's been on the schedule. From that day forward, that was the 9 o'clock plan. And for the next, 8 months, it was every day. It was only at the beginning of 2022 that it changed to no Saturdays. There we go, Kira. Do I delete streams that were disasters? Occasionally. There's been like maybe 2 or 3 that I've had to delete for various reasons. There we go. Wow, these levels are so fun. But not many. Very rarely. Very, very rarely. Something that in hundreds and in over 500 streams, it's happened, like I'm saying, less than 5 times. You ever miss having coworkers? Big time. Yes, that's a resounding yes. I miss my students and my teachers and my friends at work so much. I was with them for 10 years, and then basically out of nowhere, it all just disappeared. Which I try to be very careful to specify as a streamer. I have nothing to complain about. I have the greatest job on planet Earth. I can't even believe that this is what I get to do. So I always try to add that precursor in when I say anything negative about it, because it could be easy to perceive like, oh, this guy's got a lot to complain about for someone who plays video games for a living. And I can appreciate that perspective, so I'm just trying to give the whole story. There we go, Shannon. Deltron, appreciate you. There we go. You work from home, miss the office. There you go, Michael. I'm sure there's a lot of people feeling that way. And thanks for the GG, Eddie, Jordan, and Kira. And Shannon, Gusty Gulch. I never heard that word. Thank you to the 23 people that have liked the stream. No! No! Oh, no. Ooh. Oh. Oh, my goodness, dude. This is my nightmare. This is a nightmare for me. Oh, my goodness. The wind. The wind, the darkness, and the upside down. If I had my say, all 3 of those, get them out of the game. But that's just my personal opinion. Just like I don't like spicy food. It doesn't mean spicy food is bad, or I think people who like spicy food are strange or wrong. I just don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy the wind. I don't like it. I don't like to deal with it. It feels like a burden, like a chore. But a lot of people feel that way about precision levels, and I love precision levels. So like I said, it's just all different strokes for different folks. I think that's supposed to be an actual wall jump. Yeah, Team Shell. TS is Team Shell. Try to enter the pipe. Probably tells the numbers, right? Yeah, very consistent. 3-4. Oops. I think people realize how many hours a day you stream. I think stream will go around your brain. Yeah. Well, I certainly didn't. I was a big fan of Ryukar and Grand Pooh Bear and Panga, all them. And I thought they had the easiest job ever. For a long time, I watched them for years before I was ever a streamer, and I'm telling you, I always assumed, well, because that's got to be such a great job, it's got to be super easy. And now I know as a streamer, it's not super easy. It is awesome, and it's really fun sometimes, and there's some huge benefits, but easy does not describe it properly. Easy is the wrong word. Nothing's 100%. Disadvantage being a streamer. That's it. That's the goal, unnamed. I'm going to try full jumps. I think that's the trick. I think if I do full jumps, the timing of the switch works better. I'll say this much. Doing Kaizo in the wind is a lot more fun than Kaizo in the dark, and I also don't enjoy Kaizo upside down or low gravity. Oh, that's the hardest part, is adjusting there. Sorry about that, Cell. Well, that's the thing, Deltron. It's easy to see how easy things appear. There we go. Oh, I did it. No! Oh, I'm almost done. Okay. I'm almost done. I think it's easy from the outside for things to look easier than they are. That's what I'm trying to say. For any job. That didn't work. Almost. Almost got it. Oh, that was so close. And then what's it next? Then it's this. Huh, okay. Oh, man. We do something a lot of can feel like a chore. See it in a negative light. Other days it's all positive. Right. That's just it, Eddie. You're being silly. Okay, Deltron. It's hard to tell on my end. Oftentimes I'll think something's sarcasm, and then when I assume it is, I'm very wrong. And the other way around, too. Reading sarcasm in text is not easy. Oh. What happened there? The Monty Mole was a ghost. Oh, I'm not sure. The clear condition for this level is I can't touch the ground. And I touched the ground. That's what went wrong there. Someone could make a contraption. That would be interesting, Sil. No! Almost got this. I'm like 2 or 3 attempts away. Ba-da-ba-ba-bow. No! It kicked in just a little early on me. Is this unemployed? Do you feel safe for taking vacation? No. As a streamer, I will probably never take a vacation. I will never want to take more than... I will never, ever want to take more than 2 days off of streaming. Ever. As long as I consider myself a full-time streamer, I don't know that I'll ever take more than 2 days off in a row. Ever. Just because of how insanely consequential it can be. It just depends on how established you are. At a certain point, you get to worry a lot less about that stuff. Unfortunately, I'm not there. I'm not even close to there. I'm still far from established in any sort of way that I don't need the push from platforms to grow. I still need that very much. Oh. There we go, Erica! Feel a little bit stuck? Yeah, definitely. I think it makes you feel a little bit stuck, but it's countered by the reality that, like I said, I'm someone who's had maybe... In my life, I think I've probably had 15 different full-time jobs. And I can tell you, as a streamer, this is one of the most fun jobs in all of existence. There's very few jobs where you get to literally play video games a couple hours every day as part of the job. I've had enough jobs to appreciate just how rare that is. And especially when I compare it to the toll it can take as a teacher and all the many complex variables involved in a job like teaching, that it's just no contest because so much of it is up to me. I'm in charge. It's a one-man show for the most part. So, with all that together, the idea of not being able to take more than 2 days off at a time, making me feel stuck, I'm okay with feeling stuck if I literally get to be a full-time streamer. I'm happy to be a stuck full-time streamer, which represents a job that... Ooh, I got a chance. Oh! No, the wind! No! I messed it up. No. Okay, I'm getting it now. When and where was my last holiday? My last holiday was my honeymoon, which would have been about 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. Only had 2 jobs. The first was Blockbuster. Nice. I love Blockbuster. It was close. Kira, you exactly started first day of homeschool. That's awesome. Well, good luck to you both. Unbelievable, Eddie. It's all right, Eric. We're going to get it here. Yeah. Well, that's it, unnamed. It's a fine balance because we very much create our own realities in our brains. And there's a lot of people out there with incredibly luxurious and beautiful lives feeling like they are completely miserable and that no one understands them. And I don't say that as criticism. I'm saying that as a reality check, that you can have a great life and be very miserable. And similarly, you can have what somebody might consider a miserable life and be very happy and content. It works both ways. So the name of the game becomes, how aware can I be of my situation in an objective enough way that I can be the one that decides? I get to decide. And so I know, of all the jobs I've had, being able to work from home like this, I'm in charge of my schedule. If I'm posting 6 times a day, it's because I'm the boss saying post 6 times a day. I don't have a boss telling me to do that. I'm the boss telling me to do that. So that's very compelling to me, very powerful motivator. So you have to do 2. Okay, now I have it for real. Nice, Kira. Ever thought about making, I don't know what that is, though. First regular day, okay. Shout out to Erica and the kids. Outside of game streams, are you less PG? No, not really. Outside of game streams, I almost don't exist as of now, Eddie. I have no life, no personal life, which that's part of the trade. I get to be a streamer and get to have all of this interaction. Like I can honestly tell you, this past hour I've spent here on YouTube talking to all of you that are here right now, this has been one of the most like therapy-like streams in a long time. We're just getting to talk to you. You're asking great questions. We're conversing. Everybody's keeping it totally positive. There's no issues. This is a very unique but awesome experience. So I'll just give a quick thank you to everyone who's hanging out right now. That's part of the trade-off, Eddie. I got all this interaction, but basically no personal life. It happened again, Kira. Job about being the boss. Okay, fair enough. You've done a cost-benefit analysis, decide what's right for you. Well said, Aria. Exactly. But I think I think I've had an interesting opportunity to learn about myself having so much change at once. I was a teacher for 10 years without any signs of thinking I was going to change careers. And now here I am, a literal Mario streamer. The last thing I would have even guessed was an option for me. And here I am, doing it. Still can't believe it. An incredible gift and blessing, but a massive change, a massive unexpected change. And it happens to be paired with a relatively unexpected divorce. So those 2 things together, and now I'm working on creating my own environment here at home. And this is my first time living alone in my whole life. I've always either had a roommate or was living with people. First time ever living alone as a person in my 30s. So all that together, it puts me in this I keep describing it as a sponge-like state for my brain because it's so much change. It loses a lot of the difficulty because it's just happening everywhere at all times. So yeah, it's like a combo. It's a bittersweet situation. It's bittersweet. There we go, Eddie. Hey, Chris, what's up, Rob? Nice job, Sel. You did it. Good luck to you, Shannon. All right, now we'll get the clear. Oops. Did you see a divorce coming in hindsight? No, not at all. Not at all. In our case, thankfully, it wasn't like a anybody did anybody wrong situation. The biggest problem we had was we both wanted to be married before we met. Like, we both met hoping to marry the next person we met to a certain extent. That's a bit of an oversimplification, but it gets the point across. We were both at that point where we're like, okay, it'd be real convenient to get married right about now. And I don't think either of us recognize just how much... Ooh, I think I might get it here. There we go. Just how much we had left to learn about each other. So that, I think, is that was the deal. Where's your favorite jobs? That would be cool, Jordan. Go from teacher. Yeah. Well, this is what happened with streaming. I was a full-time teacher, and then after the pandemic began, March of 2020, we all got sent home, and then essentially the rest of the school year happened from home. And so leading into that summer, that's when I started checking out my friend Justin, who I've been friends with for a long time. He streams stand-up gaming on Facebook Gaming. And I didn't even know Facebook Gaming existed at that point. So in checking him out and starting to learn about the streaming scene in a whole new way, because I had never known someone who personally streamed, but there he was. So I was showing up to his streams, supporting him, and then I started reading about the stuff going on in the streaming scene, like Mixer going down and then all the partners going over to Facebook Gaming. And so that indicated to me, hey, there's probably a real opportunity in these next couple years as a streamer, especially if Mixer, which at that point, in my view, I thought that was going to be the big Twitch competitor. So when that went down, I imagined platforms like YouTube and Facebook stepping up and saying, hey, we got a chance to be number 2 and 3 here, or maybe even a chance at 1, depending on how it goes for Twitch. So that's what prompted me to say, well, hey, if I ever wanted to even consider streaming, which I hadn't really, I should start right now. Just try it. See if I even like it, and start there. And that's exactly what I did. So that's what made me, it's not that I wanted a big difference in my life, it's that I wanted to try streaming. And so I started streaming while being a teacher, just after school, essentially. And then what that led to is after a year, I had a big enough following and I had enough money coming in that it replaced my salary as a teacher. So at that point, I said, okay, well, I'd rather see how far I can take it as a streamer, and then I'll just go back to teaching when it all eventually fails. Just basically see how every streaming career goes up and then eventually comes back down. If you're really lucky, it'll go up, come down, and then settle somewhere nice. That's best case scenario. But nobody just goes up and up forever. Nobody. So there you go. Great question, and there's the answer. Thanks for the GG. Eddie, Shannon, Jordan, Pat, Chris, Erica, Sel, Fernando. You've been with your girlfriend since 14. Now you're 34. Wow. Wowza. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Sel. I am a Facebook partner. I'm a Facebook partner and a YouTube partner. Okay, we're going in the pipe. We got time for one more level here, and then we'll save the castle for Friday. Deadly Volcanic Fortress. Oops, closer. Close. Maybe you could stream on other sites as partner. Yeah, well, Eddie, the trick is when people do the simul streaming. That's when people get into trouble. Is if you're streaming, if I'm supposed to be streaming on Facebook right now, but I'm streaming on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube, this is where the terms of service can really start to be an issue for you. Easy to assume that because multi-streaming is possible, it must be allowed. Most of the time it's not, in my experience anyway. How does that work? I must have to throw that up super late. But to be clear, everybody's setup is a little different. Just because one streamer can do something doesn't mean another can. Like if you see me doing something, that doesn't mean every other streamer can do it. If you see another streamer doing something, doesn't mean everybody else can do it. The rules are not the same for everybody on any platform, basically for anything. I'm getting so general at this point, but it's important to understand that. That was very close. I'm too close to the wall. That's my problem there. Close. Will go down someday? Yes, I can tell you with absolute assurance my streaming career will absolutely go down one day. But here's the big question. It has to finish going up first. Oh, and so far that hasn't quite... My trajectory as a streamer starting off was like at this sort of an angle, and then it leveled off for a while, and then went back up, and now it's sort of been doing like this. It's been a slight growth where I'm kind of treading water, but just little bursts of growth here and there. And so the big question is, at some point, that trend is going to start to go this way. But before that happens, it could easily upturn more. There's no way to know. It's like trying to predict a market chart, like for cryptocurrency or for a stock chart. In hindsight, you can see all the ups and downs, but in the moment, you just have no way to know. But eventually, it does always go down. Slight growth is good for sure. Steady growth is great growth. Yeah. But I like to study. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard of Sunny V2, Wavy Web Surf. There's a bunch of great YouTube channels that kind of go behind the scenes on different YouTubers or streamers, and we'll do sort of like the rise and fall of whatever personality. And you can learn a lot just from seeing exactly what happened to somebody else. Even if it's not the same game you play, you can learn a lot about how it works. How it works in the business. How somebody goes from 8 million views a week. There we go. No! Okay, that's a much easier trick. That's a much easier trick than the other one, but I gotta do all that up to it. A new Mario Maker for the next Nintendo. That would be great, Eddie. That would be amazing. I'm definitely hoping for it. That's the trick I gotta get. Almost got it. That would be cool, Cell. Almost. I gotta get that shell so far to the right. Okay, that's it for the setup. I just have to be a little further away from the wall. Oh, that was almost perfect. Positioning was still a little close to the wall, though. I was too far to the right. Oh. Okay, I'm getting the moves down at least. Oh. Such a tease. Gotta see that happen. Okay, I'm just too far to the right. Okay. I'm getting too far to the right. That's the problem. Come on, Patty boy. Here we go. No! Good Super World. Thanks so much, Chris! I've got to do a reclaim off of that. No! That's what it's gonna be! That's what it's gonna be. Good evening, Chris. Great to see you, buddy. And the other Chris, you having your second birthday song. Love it. Love it. You mean second like I sang it to you last year, right, Chris? Because I think I remember singing you happy birthday last year. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're on the same page, Chris. Well, happy to have the Chris's in the mix. Close. I'm just too close to the wall. Oh, that's a silly mistake. And thank you to the 29 people that have liked the stream. Too close to the wall. Big 40. Oh, my goodness. Gotta pull back somehow. To Georgia. All right, enjoy it, Chris. I bet that was a great Disney trip. Okay, lay to sell. Get some rest. That's better. Now I just gotta get the toss back. Pan for gold. That's pretty cool. No! What am I going to do there? This is interesting. Not enough height. Getting better. Starting to feel good now. Yeah. Now we're making big progress. That's so close, but not quite. Almost. Dee-ba-doo-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-dow. Too close to the wall. Kiwi, what's going on? You're just in time for the clear. Oh, now we got it. No, 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 no. Okay, I got it this time. For real. Yeah, Chris, this is the real deal. Almost. That was the right timing, but the wrong positioning. Big progress. There we go, Arya. Almost there. I keep getting too close to the wall. Forgot what I was doing. Yeah, that's the problem. I see the problem. Same problem. Yeah, lots of work goes into a super world like this, for sure, Chris. Threw it up too early. That's potential cheese, but I don't want to mess with it. That's what it's supposed to look like. See, that's the true timing. I keep doing my own version of it. Ba-da-da-ba-bow. Almost. Right. It's possible, but I want to do it the real way. I don't want to mess around. I'd like to do it all legit. There we go. Section 1. Aha. Ah, I see. If you miss, okay. Interesting. Oh, hit to the right, to the right. Don't reset exactly, Chris. Now I see. Now I see it. Like that. I love the shell jump boss fights. I think this is a really cool way to do a Kaizo boss fight. And there it is, with the 3 1-ups and everything. Slvrplane2, I love your style. Good gracious, great levels. Anything hiding up here? No. Big jump! Amazing work! That was really cool. Very, very cool. I'm really enjoying the super world. So, I'm going to continue it Friday. Friday at 6 p.m. We will continue. Here on YouTube. With the castle. It's going to be... I'm almost afraid. I know there's at least 2 juggles in the final level. So I'm waiting for those to sneak in. All right. Well, that's going to do it. Thanks, Kiwi, Andy, Fernando, Kevin, Erica, and Chris. There we go. We're going to lock it in, save it, and there we go. I will be back at 9 p.m. playing some Endless Expert No Skip over on Facebook Gaming. So if you like that, come on, check it out. And then I'll be live on TikTok at 11:30 playing some Wordle. So if any of that sounds good to you, check it out. And if not, that's okay too. Thanks for hanging out here. Really appreciate you. Thanks for the 33 likes. Someone likes the stream. And thank Thank you so much for the $10
Super chat.
Kiwi. There we go. Just in time for the thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the likes. Thanks for big shout out to Slvrplane2, the level creator. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it. A friend, family member, loved one, therapist. Really important to talk it out. No, it can be tempting to hold it in, keep it to yourself, but it can do a world of good just talking it out. So I encourage you to give it a try. Get a little movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Listen to some music. It helps me a lot. And just don't give up. Don't give up. Hold on to hope. And you're welcome to hang out with some Mario if you're interested. And that's going to do it for me. Hope to see you later. And until next time, good night, everybody.